Throughout the years, Disney parks have made many changes to rides, attractions, themed lands, animatronics, and ride features that used to be enabled at one Disney theme park and transferred to the other, and no longer is done at the theme park that it used to happen in. This is because of safety reasons, other occurrences such as problems, malfunction, or it disabled somehow, or it was recently forgotten or abandoned. Why did these things happen? We are going to go behind the scenes at Disney parks. In this video, we will talk about how one Disney theme park that used to do something recently, how it is not done anymore, and how the other theme park which the event was transferred to is doing this right now. Let's go behind the scenes as we go and talk about some of the recent things the other park has done, but what used to happen at Disney World. This is top 5 things that Disney World used to do that Disneyland currently does. When the park first opened, the monorail was a very popular transportation. At the Transportation and Ticket Center, guests have an option to take monorail, ferry boat, or a bus to the Disney theme parks. Unfortunately, the monorail became an issue. Front row seating, back row seating, and middle rows were offered to the public. However, later on, a Disney spokeswoman stated that because of the incident that occurred on July 2009, guests are no longer allowed to sit in the front. This is because safety issues, even the safety issue regarding the cast member that died at the recent monorail crash. Disneyland currently allows front row seating and back row seating, but not Disney World.
July 5th, 2009, he died doing what he loved. These never-before-seen pictures taken by investigators show the severity of the wreck. It exposes a side of the monorail previously covered with a tarp by Disney officials.
Buzz Lightyear Spaceman You Spin opened in 1998. Unfortunately, it needs to be updated. There was a blue pterodactyl bird that used to spin in circles. Unfortunately, this no longer happens due to OSHA safety regulations itself. Disney shut down the animatronic. However, in Disney parks around the world and Disneyland Resort, it currently happens, but not at Disney World. Also, the space guns can be able to extend or stretch out at Disneyland, but not at Disney World. Disney World used to have a penny arcade on Main Street, USA. However, Disneyland currently has the penny arcade right now. Also, Disney World had its very own magic shop since Disneyland's 1955 magic shop itself on Main Street. Walt Disney was impressed by this and wanted to install it at Main Street, USA. Unfortunately, Magic Kingdom removed its magic shop and its penny arcade since the refurbishment of the area. However, Disney World did install rumors that Disney World used to have a penny arcade or a magic shop by installing these sceneries on the windows. Since summer 2015 refurbishment, Pirates of the Caribbean has received lots of changes. One thing that I noticed was there was a talking parrot at the queue line, and so far it disappeared since its recent refurbishings of the attraction itself. Disneyland currently has the talking parrot installed at the Pirates ride at Disneyland queue line since its opening over there. but no longer Magic Kingdom has it. This is not the first time I noticed this. We remember that at the 60th anniversary, they recently added the Hotbox Ghost since its disappearance back during the Haunted Mansion's mysterious refurbishings. It's been 40 years since Space Mountain is in the making. One thing that I do remember is that there has been rumors that there used to be double seating. If you pay attention to the Q-Line video pre-show, you can see that there used to be double people sitting in each row. They no longer do this due to recent refurbishings. Disneyland does this, and since the opening of their Space Mountain, Disneyland is able to have double seating by each row. Just like the Matterhorn at Disneyland, Space Mountain is currently at Magic Kingdom like that. There's one thing that I do need to really say, and that is that Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom never becomes abandoned. In the past, the Disneyland Skyway and Disney World Skyway was the only exception to leaving such an abandoned attraction in recent years inside the parks. Magic Kingdom has destroyed its remnants of the attraction and actually replaced it by the new Fantasyland. Rapunzel Kingdom came by in 2013. This is how beautiful the parks can be when you have no abandoned attractions. Disneyland does abandon its attractions that they don't use anymore, even though Star Wars Land has begun its construction, or even though Star Wars Land is currently about to exist. Still, Disneyland will never forget about its past attractions inside the park. Well, that is it, folks. That is today's video lesson of what Magic Kingdom or Disney World used to do that Disneyland does now. That is what this video is about. There are a lot of comparisons, ride-throughs and walk-throughs, and a lot of things that Disney World and Disneyland have all together. But also Disneyland has the original attractions that Magic Kingdom used to have in its past. But the question is there something that Magic Kingdom used to do that Disneyland does now? What other things are there that Disneyland does right now that Magic Kingdom will no longer be able to do? Comment down below. Tell yourself, tell me, what is something you know about Magic Kingdom that it's not like Disneyland? Does Disneyland do something that Magic Kingdom used to do? What does Disneyland do right now? Comment down below. And thank you for watching, and remember, this has been Disneyland versus Walt Disney World. The things, 5 things that Walt Disney World used to do that Disneyland does now. This has been Disneyland versus Walt Disney World. Goodbye and peace out.